Bump Club. So as I wait for you guys to get on, I'm gonna just start prepping. We're gonna start prepping, waiting for you people to get on, okay? I got garlic. Hello. Put in the comments where you're from. I love to know where everyone's from. I'm just gonna start prepping until we really get started. We got a few more minutes, but I wanted to let people get on. Hi, hello to everybody. So I'm cracking open some garlic. You've gotta have garlic, especially during times like this when garlic actually boosts up your immune system. You know, it's kind of an important thing to have. But my name is Adita Lang, and I'm here cooking, showing you what I'm gonna cook today. But let's wait a few more minutes. Ooh, Lubbock, Texas. I was raised in San Antonio. I love Texas. I live in Florida now, but Texas always is very dear to me. And I'm just popping open some garlic. Okay, what else? Who else do we have? Orlando. Hello, Orlando, New Jersey, Mississippi. Oh, we love it. We love it, we love it. Well, welcome everybody. Now that everyone's kicking in. Wisconsin, Maryland. Oh my God, everyone's kicking in, cool. Okay, my name is Adita Lang from aditalang.com, and I'm a holistic lifestyle coach. So basically, I teach everybody about health in regards to my 4 pillars of health, which is going to be food and nutrition, which we will be doing today in the kitchen, exercise and movement, sleep and relaxation, and happiness. And as I am cooking, please feel free to put in any kind of health questions you have in there. Look at this, California, Pennsylvania, Missouri. Hello, everybody is in the house. Okay, and today, yes, we do love tabbouleh, isn't it yummy? We are gonna make tabbouleh, is what we're making today. And I'm just gonna start to prep. So I typically use my food processor, and recently a friend of mine gave me this thing, the Vidal Chop Wizard. And we're gonna try it. We're gonna see if this thing works. I've never really used it, but we might as well since everything is just chopped. So if you've seen all my recipes, I kind of like shoot through them because I like to make things easy, but they have to be yummy. I hope you guys made that chai latte smoothie because that was really good. Anyways, okay, so we're popping open the garlic, and the best way to do that, it's got the skin on it. You put a little bit of effort into it and the skin pops and it just comes right off, and that's what I'd like to see you doing because it makes life so much easier. I was trying to help a client the other day, and what she was doing was she was peeling it. It was killing me. It was like somebody scratching on a chalkboard, and I was like, oh, please stop peeling the garlic. Just, you know, pop it open, make it happen, right? That's what we gotta do, just make it happen. So as moms, we are in the kitchen, we wanna make this happen. And I would like to thank Bump Club for having me here. I'm so excited, they're wonderful. They have all these great workshops and seminars and stuff. You gotta make sure that you are, you know, tuned into everything Bump Club because it's great, and they do some wonderful things for you guys, and I'm very happy to be a part of this organization because of all the wonderful things they do for all us moms, because being a mom is hard. It's not easy, and I wish someone would have told me at the beginning, not that I wouldn't have been a mom, I'm always gonna be a mom, but you know, no one ever tells you the truth when it comes to being a mom. They always give the highlights of all the great things, but they just forget to, like, I don't know, tell you about like the sleepless nights and, like, you know, the throw up that just kind of stays stuck in your hair and you didn't notice it until like after the party kind of thing. You know, that kind of stuff that happens. But anyways, okay, so I'm gonna stick the garlic in this little chop master here. Let's see what happens. Oh, wow. Yes, my friends, we have chopped garlic in little pieces. I love this thing. Okay, that's pretty cool. Although, you know, we do know that I do love my food processor, my favorite thing, but we're gonna go for the garlic on this. Okay, so we are making tabbouleh. The ingredients are in the description of today's event, and on there also is my website, which gives you all the other details of the recipe if you wanted, plus all the other recipes you've seen. I have them all there, and many more because I just love sharing recipes. There's a couple of factors to my recipes. Recipes have to be easy, and they have to provide a ton of nutrition, and of course they've got to be extra tasty. So as long as they fit those requisites, I create them and post them and write about them because that's what I like to do. Yeah, I keep throwing away the skin because if not, it sticks to everything else. Okay, I'm gonna do one more piece of garlic in our little chop master here. Yes, it's done. I love that thing. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the tomatoes this way too. I'm going to kind of like, I wonder if this is gonna be a mess. I'm gonna line up a bunch of cherry tomatoes because I couldn't get big tomatoes for whatever reason. My grocery store didn't have them. So I got all these little cherry tomatoes. I'm going to stick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 little cherry tomatoes. Let's see this thing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this one's gonna take a little bit harder. Okay, this might be a little bit more effort. Yeah, it just smashed them. It didn't do much for that one. Well, okay, so we're just going to chop up these tomatoes like we do. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. It actually chopped half of them. It just didn't chop the rest of them. Maybe I need more force. Maybe I need to work out a little bit more. Not really sure, but... Oh, Kentucky's here. Oh, I went to Kentucky. We had a hurricane like 3 years ago maybe, and the hurricane was just coming and we didn't know where to go. And I was picking up friends on the way with kids. It was moms and kids, and we ended up going through Orlando, and then the hurricane was coming there, and then one of the friends in the car, she was from Kentucky. So guess where we went? It was awesome. It was the best road trip ever. It was long. My kids will always say that they want to go back to Kentucky as long as they can fly. They don't want to drive. But other than that, we're doing really good. Okay, so we're going to continue on here. I'm going to put all this stuff that we've already used in here. Now, okay, this thing comes out. Let's see here. All right, we got to do what we got to do here. Okay, so I made the quinoa ahead of time. What I recommend to you guys is, listen, make 2 cups of quinoa and make it with water so that in theory it's plain, because then you can do all sorts of cool things with it, one of which is going to make our tabbouleh salad, right? So I wonder if I just don't put in as many tomatoes in this thing. Let's try 1 tomato, see if it works. It did it. Okay, so I had too many tomatoes in there. See, trial and error. You got to learn these things. Okay, let's see if I just put I'm going to put 3 instead of like, oh, it did it again. Okay, we like this thing. It's really cool. Now that I got the hang of it, just don't put too many. Uh-oh, I think I did it again. Oh, that one went through. Yes. Look, see, we got tomatoes, man. Okay, we're gonna need more of that. Okay, so the recipe's gonna have garlic, which we cut, right? And it's going to have tomatoes, as we're cutting now. And it's gonna end up having cucumbers as well. So let's see, what we need is one of these nifty silicone things. You know, I'm very much about my kitchen gadgets, and here's the thing, here's how I dictate kitchen gadgets. I know some kitchen gadgets can be really expensive, but as far as I'm concerned, if I use it every day or almost every day, totally worth it. That is why I love my food processor so much, because I use it all the time. So let's see here, let's try a cucumber, shall we? I wonder, probably can't do it too thick, but, well, no, maybe we should cut it in little pieces. I don't know. We're going to figure this out together, right? We're going to figure out our cucumber cutting in pieces. Let's see if this thing works. I think this is one of those like as seen on TV type gadgets. Yeah, that one worked. Okay, we're good. So, cut that one. Oh, I kind of like that sound where it just goes through. It's like I feel like I accomplished quite a lot as I'm making this little recipe here. So, you know, here's the thing with foods, guys. We got to make... Oh, you might consider this like a really good workout too, by the way. Okay, we got cucumbers going in there. We're going to put more. I'm going to do more cucumber, more tomato. I just love having all my veggies in here. It's like really yummy. Okay, let's try that one. Ah, there we go. Okay. You know, this is kind of cool, I must say. Instead of sitting there like cutting for 8 hours. And here's the thing. So I talk about meal prep all the time. And, you know, I love my glass containers. I've got tons of them. And so what I like to usually do is chop my vegetables ahead of time and then leave them in the glass container in the refrigerator. And I think this might be my new tool for that, because it's chopping them pretty good. And guess what? Wait a minute. Hold on. This thing comes with a bigger chopper. And I'm not trying to sell this. I actually don't even really know the manufacturer. But it was a gift, and I did like it. And I hope my friend is actually watching me now, because then I can tell her on here that I really appreciate this little gadget that she gave me, and it would be great for meal prep, don't you think? All right. Okay, so let's continue on. I think we're going to put most of this cucumber in there, because I like cucumber. It's yummy. And cucumber, although it seems like it's not that big of a deal, like it doesn't seem like it's a lot, guess what? It's highly nutritious. It's got tons of vitamin C in it. It's pretty cool, man. Okay, I just must say the thing is pretty cool. Okay, so what have you guys been up to? I want like questions. Ask me your health questions. Let's try to get this parenting thing down to a science. You got to be able to feed your kids. I know I got a couple of questions on Instagram earlier that I got to read to you guys. If you haven't friended me on Instagram or followed me on Instagram, please follow me on Instagram. As Bump Club, please follow Bump Club too on Instagram. I think we're going to add in a couple more tomatoes as we're doing this. I feel pretty powerful with this thing. Because I think the Cuisinart would have just like terrorized all the food. But this way, look at this. Look at this. We're chopped up pretty good here. Okay. Okay. This is pretty cool. Looky, looky. I'm probably going to say that the parsley won't cut that well in here, but all this stuff did. Oh my God, that's awesome. Okay. So I had made the quinoa earlier. Quinoa makes it takes about 10 minutes to make, guys, okay? You got to do it. It's almost like rice, but not quite, because for rice, for example, 1 cup of rice, you would do 2 cups of water. Quinoa, you don't do that. You do like less than 2 cups. I do like a little bit less than 2 cups of the water, and it makes my quinoa. So we're going to add that in there too, right? And the beauty about quinoa is that quinoa is a complete protein, which is awesome, okay? And the reason being is, remember that protein is what's going to keep you satiated for a period of time. And so we'll feel fuller. Usually they make tabbouleh out of bulgur wheat, and that's all carb. So you'll get hungrier quicker. It won't sustain you. And here's the cool thing about this is really none of this has to do with calories. It has to do with proteins and fats and how quick things metabolize and break down. And protein and fat takes longer. So we want to make sure that we always include protein so that it takes longer. Now, okay, I think we're good with our veggies in there. That looks awesome. Oh wait, but we forgot our onions. So we're going to use our gadget. We're using our nifty gadget that we love. This was such a great present. I love this. Okay, let's put some onions in here, shall we? So I'm going to take my onion. Let's see. What do you think? Ooh, oh, maybe not. Maybe that was too much onion. There we go. Let's try that one. Okay, maybe that's a tough onion. Why can't we get through this onion? Ah, okay, that one went through. Okay, so onions, I'm going to have to say you're going to have to do it like 1 skin at a time. Yep, 1 skin at a time, I think for sure. That one, it's kind of not going. Let's try again. Nope, that one's not going either. Okay, we'll chop that one. Let's see, let's try this piece, shall we? Okay. Well, that one went through. Try that one. Ah, there we go. We have momentum going. We have momentum. Let's see if this one goes. There we go. Okay. Let's try this one again, shall we? Ah, there we go. And we have our onions. Right. There we go. Onions chopped. Okay. Pretty darn cool. So it smells amazing because I just love fresh vegetables. We have a great farmer's market here in South Florida that has like all sorts of wonderful vegetables. They're Glacier Farms. I love getting my stuff from there. And so as we continue, I don't know if I've shown you this before, but when you have any kind of greens, like let's say kale or collard greens or cilantro or parsley, which is what we're gonna use now, this is how I put it in the refrigerator. So I move the things of the door, you know, those little baskets that are in the door, I kind of move them so these things can stand up here. Build muscle while cooking. Yes, this was my part of my workout today. Thank you very much. I loved it. Okay, so now this is the best way to keep your greens green. So my parsley and all my greens, they'll last for a good week. If you were just to throw the parsley in the refrigerator, like in the drawer, it won't last that long. But up here, look how pretty and green these are. And it'll always be this way. So I wonder if this little thing's gonna cut the greens. What do you think? Should we try it? I think we should try. I don't want all these stems. What I want is leaves. So, okay, we're gonna attempt this. I don't know if it's gonna work. I might have to chop this by hand, but I'm gonna try, okay? So let's see if this works. Maybe I should do smaller. Okay, let's see. Let's put this thing in here. Okay, we're gonna put this to the test to see if it, such a good tip. Let's see. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh, I got the blade stuck. Well, it chopped it, but now I can't get it out. Let's see. This is what happens, you know, us moms we're multitasking, trying to get stuff done quickly. Okay, that one was too much. Let's take some of that stuff out. There we go. I think it's working except it keeps getting stuck. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm going to try. I'm just going to try to keep doing it. Why not? Okay. I love the smell of parsley. Parsley is really good for you, too. It helps you digest your foods. Okay, but it is making the blade stick. And, there we go. Okay, so I've got parsley now stuck everywhere. So this little gadget, wait a minute. Hold on. I have a gadget. I have a gadget. This thing came with this thing. So I guess that's what they want me to do. So I can get the stuff out of here. I'm going to say that probably cutting parsley wasn't the smartest thing to do in here. I think the rest of it I'm going to cut by hand. It seemed to have stuck everywhere. So let's just take our leaves. And the cool thing with herbs is you basically just kind of smush them up and then chop them up. And you just kind of keep smushing. And it's all done, right? There we go. We kind of want them small. There. Okay, now, we gotta move this, it's in our way. So we have our wonderful herbs in here. I've got the parsley, I've got the garlic, I've got the onions, I've got the tomato, the cucumbers, okay? And yeah. Wow, it looks really yummy. It smells amazing. We're gonna give it, I left because I had to get salt. So I'm putting some salt in there. I use Celtic Sea Salt or Himalayan sea salt. Those are the ones I like to use because they have all of their minerals and stuff in there. Gotta throw olive oil on it, right? Yes, I'm pretty generous with my olive oil. It's raw, it's really good for you. We need that fat in our diets. It's gonna make our skin soft. And yeah, my friends, there you have it. Oh, I cannot wait. This is yummy. So with that said, let's check out some of the questions that came to me today on my Instagram. Let's see here. So for my baby, I blend apples, pears, bananas, and a touch of cinnamon. Yum. How long is the blend fresh for? Can I serve it to baby the next day? Yes, next day. After that, So here's what happens with fruits, especially with fruits, is that they are, I want you to think about it, it's kind of the same thing with juice. So fruits with oxygen, they will lose their nutritional value. The vitamins and the vitamins primarily will dissipate with oxygen, but the sugar will then concentrate. And so that's the challenge. So then it becomes more sugar and less nutrition. So I'd say 1 to 2 days max. And then other than that, I would say no, but I have a disclaimer. If you took that little blend, which looks really yummy, and you stuck it in ice cube containers, little ice cube containers, you could freeze it and it would last you longer and the nutrients would stay longer, and you could make little tiny, like I've done little baby, little cubes so they can just, especially if they're teething, kind of yummy to do that. So there's a thought. I just got, of course, my daughter who's 9 is using them just as like straws, but I got at IKEA, it makes these sticks, these frozen sticks, basically. It's for ice cubes. But if you did something like that in a frozen sticks and they're teething, they can hold on to it and teeth on it and eat it, and it would be really, really yummy. So yes, there you go. Let's see here. What is the difference of using seasoning paste that comes in a tube from the grocery store, such as ginger and lemongrass? Genius, my baby loves ice too. Okay, there you go, see? And actually, hold on, because I think I have it in the freezer. So you can see it. Oh, here we go. Look. See, so this thing, my daughter makes them for her smoothies and her juice and stuff like that we make. I can't pull it out. Okay, but these things come out. They're like big sticks that come out, and you could use this thing, and it'd be great to kind of suck on. But okay, next question. Ready? The difference of the seasoning paste. Okay, so those pastes, and I've seen it like they have tomato paste, and it's in a tube, and you squeeze it out. Here's the thing with everything, guys, is so when things are fresh, they're born with vitamins, minerals, and enzymes that help you digest them, break them down, and it's really good for your body. The longer something has been sitting, the more it's going to get concentrated sugars and all sorts of stuff. Now, the other thing is that most manufacturers do not have to tell you if something is less than 10% of the ingredients. So if you have a tube of ginger, for example, well, something's got to keep that so it doesn't spoil. And when you look at the ingredients, it might just say ginger, but it's still in that tube, and how long is it going to last in there? So there's other stuff in there. I mean, once something has been taken out of their natural state, there's other things in there. So that I'd be a little hesitant. You're much better off just taking a piece of ginger and smashing it up or sticking it in the food processor and kind of moving on from there. And if you have any other questions, you guys can feel free to put them in the chat. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything and anybody here. And okay, I think that's it right now. But on that note, I have a question for you. So we've been doing this during the quarantine, this whole cooking thing with me. What other fun things have you guys been doing during quarantine? Like, is there anything really cool that you've been doing? I want you to share that in the comments. I'd like to know. I mean, we've made bread. We've gotten all Little House, for those of you who are older, we've gotten all Little House on the Prairie over here. It's been really fun. My kids have been cooking. They've learned how to clean up and do, you know, laundry, which they didn't really know how to do before, but we know how to do that now. And it's been awesome. So by the time we're all said and done, I'm loving this thing. But what about you guys? What have you been doing? What kind of different things have you been doing? Utah. Oh, I have friends in Salt Lake City. That's really cool. Where else? What else we got going on here? Oh my God. Everybody's here. Everybody's here. Okay, so here's what I'd like to see you guys do. I'd like to see you making your quinoa tabbouleh, right? And post a picture for me. No one ever posts pictures. I want to feel the love. So post a picture of what you've made, because that would be really exciting to see that you guys have been making it. Also, feel free to, you know, message me, give me some teaching my kids new chores. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I think that that's great. Family breakfast, lunch, and dinner during quarantine. Yep, there you go. You know, it's kind of funny because usually when I go to clients' houses, it's pre-COVID. It's always dealing with people that, you know, they eat out all the time. How do I change their diet? All that kind of stuff. And that they only eat home for special occasions. Well, now we're going back to old school, my friends, because we are going back to eating at home and eating out maybe on a very rare occasion, although they just shut down our restaurants. So yeah, I'm glad I'm eating at home and cooking things like this. Yep, that's what I do. But I am so glad you guys are here. If you have any questions, feel free to message me. Message me on Instagram, message me on Facebook. I'm here to help. I really want to help you guys do the best you can do. I don't want you to feel like you're struggling with your kids and you're struggling to get your kids to eat and you don't know what to cook or what to make. It's not difficult. It really isn't. It's just sometimes when we get so kind of boggled down with what we really do, then we kind of miss out. I really want to make this today. Oh, she's missing parsley. You know what? Make it without parsley. It'll still be good. And if you want to get totally rogue and go totally the other field, if you have cilantro, make it with cilantro. Yeah, that'll definitely be good with cilantro too, instead of the parsley. So maybe that'll help, right? Or just throw in some chopped kale and make this with that. It'll still work. It'll still taste yummy. And then, you know, you can season it up, so you can put some seasonings in there too. That'll help. So I think you're good. I think you still should make it. Jennifer, make it. Okay. So anyways, please message me. Go to my website and please check out the recipes. Sign up for my newsletter. That way you know when a recipe comes through. Also, I post all of these recipes that we do here on Bump Club. I post them on my YouTube channel. So if you want to go back and see them again easily, you are more than welcome to subscribe to my YouTube channel and then you'll see it all there. Okay? Any other questions from you guys? Because I am here to help. Hi from Dallas. We love Dallas. Dallas is a cool city. Was just going to ask about cilantro. Yep, there you go. And cilantro is super high vitamin C. Remember, we need tons of vitamin C right now with the whole pandemic thing. Boost up your immune system. That's all I can say is boost up your immune system. And so that's why I put a lot of garlic in here. I may not have the best flavoring, but what's your YouTube channel? Adita Lang, A-D-I-T-A-L-A-N-G. Adita Lang for everything. Facebook, Instagram, my website, all of it. Go, enjoy, please, and use it all up because it's all there for you guys to use. Like I said, I just want to make sure and I want to empower you guys to be the best that you can be. You know, I have, which is very funny, I didn't bring it today, but you know, I have a book, I have 2 books, and actually in the description there, you guys have a 50% off coupon for my digital version of my book with video recipes. So be sure to sign up for that too. It's all there. Okay, I hope you guys have a great evening. Please post pictures of your food. I would really like to see it. And until next week, peace out. Bye, guys.